Guys, it's Madeline. I'm the founder and illustrator behind Notepin Stationery, an art and stationery brand aiming to bridge creative culture and humanitarian causes. For starters, I just wanted to say I'm a bit embarrassed and I apologize that I did not follow through on my previous video's commitment to one video a week. So if I could just break down what happened, basically during that time, I had a lot going on. I faced a little bit of burnout, a lot of it actually, and I think I had forgotten to film the A-roll for this video and ended up shooting only the B-roll, and it just became like a really difficult situation of trying to piece everything together while doing multiple events, while doing school and my other jobs. So it was just kind of a lot at once, and I think a big key takeaway from that was to lower the bar. And so I think for the rest of this year, I think I'm going to at least try to do one video a month, at least for these upcoming few months. And should I increase that rate? Great. If I don't, that's okay too. At least one video a month. So just want to preface with that. Alright, so with that being said, this video is for anyone who's struggling to identify your purpose, your meaning, or your trajectory towards your career in a way that's both fulfilling and also allows you to carry good into this world. Feel free to skip to different parts of this video if you're interested in a specific part, but I hope you guys enjoy.
Ikigai. The reason to wake up, the reason to be alive, the reason that our heart sings today. These are lessons taken from Hector Garcia and Francis Morales' book on what it means to have a purpose and to have fulfillment in the work that we do. So let's start off with what you might have thought passion was. For many people, and for myself, passion and profession were often dichotomous things. They couldn't exist together, and they either had to be chosen or omitted. However, Ikigai suggests otherwise. First, I want to begin by uncompartmentalizing our passions, professions, and purpose. Ultimately, the lessons from Ikigai teaches us that we need to kind of separate our professions, our passions, and our purpose. You don't have to monetize what you do. You also don't have to find passion and emotional fueling in whatever you work for. Rather, Ikigai suggests that there's a perfect center point balance of this. Now this is our sweet spot, our Ikigai, the reason to wake up. Let me introduce you to this. Rather than tell you, actually, let me show you. So, Hector Garcia and Francis Morales in the book Ikigai provides this chart. Essentially, we have an intersection of what we love, what we're good at, what we can be paid for, and what we think the world needs. Now this center point, this is your Ikigai. This is your reason to wake up today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today. You can change this as you go, but getting clarity on this for yourself today will guide your decisions towards your career and passions in a way that's more genuine and true to you. So a little bit of background information on this book. So Garcia and Morales wrote this book trying to analyze why centenarians, or people who lived beyond 100, were able to do so. So he looked at countries where highest happiness levels exist and people tended to live the longest. Now amongst one of the case studies was Okinawa, and they had this concept of Ikigai. Now this was a word that meant a reason to wake up every day, and a reason that the word retirement is not an existing one in the Japanese language and vocabulary. Now this, to Morales and Garcia, invoked interest to learn more and consolidate the works of great researchers on this topic. So now I wanted to enter the framework as well as my story. The first step is to identify your 4 quadrants: what you love, what you're good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. The second step is then to create the intersecting points of these quadrants, which become your profession, your passion, your vocation, and your mission. Now here at the center, this is your Ikigai. This isn't necessarily a job, a position, or a day-to-day lifestyle, but it's more of a state of living, the state of fulfillment and the present joy and acceptance that you can enjoy these different activities as a multifaceted, multi-talented, and multi-interested person in this world. You can grow your income, grow your creativity, and grow your love for family all in one. Now, a little bit on my story, I wanted to show you guys an application and example of finding your Ikigai with my own back in 2021. So as you can see here, I was color coding and mapping out similarities on what I felt I could be paid for, what I loved and enjoyed, what I felt the world needed, and what I'm good at. And in the end, I wanted to highlight, that I created a bunch of these random crazy jobs, and I ended up with this very specific job, a coffee marketer. Now, this was very weird and niche at the time that I created this, and I've never seen it before, and I didn't have the knowledge on even how to get there. And up to date, I actually currently do this as a product marketing manager at a specialty coffee shop in my area. I don't really believe in manifestation alone, but I do believe that energy does grow where our attention goes. We subconsciously, as human beings, will keep this North Star in our mind, in the back burner, our Ikigai, and we'll always use this to influence decisions that we make from here.
Alright, so now I actually challenge you guys to make your own Ikigai chart. So I actually included the template that I used when I created mine. It's actually from Lavender, Eileen. She's another productivity channel and personal development channel, so I'm gonna link that down below so you guys can use that. And I hope you guys know it does not have to be perfect, and a lot of it doesn't have to make sense, but ultimately you just want to try to keep the goal in mind to not compartmentalize yourself and know that it's okay to have these different areas of your life support different things, and ultimately, as long as you're exercising those 4 points, your passion, profession, vocation, and mission, that things will ultimately be okay. And of course, if you guys want a deeper dive into this concept, I'd highly recommend reading Hector Garcia and Frances Miralles' book, Ikigai, which I'm gonna link down below. And actually, in the future, I actually really want to create a Skillshare course on this, so in addition to YouTube, and I'm not going to try to promise too much here, but I would love to actually have a more active presence on Skillshare as well, so I will be updating on my Instagram when that comes out. But for now, I hope you guys take care, and kind of disregard the message in my last video, because now that I know to set the bar a little bit lower, that's going to be my new goal, just to kind of stick to once a month. But if you guys are interested in kind of learning more about why I kind of want to be more present on YouTube and what kind of knowledge I want to share with other people, feel free to check this video here. If you want to know some lessons I learned and gained over the past few years as a digital artist, watch this one right here. And I guess that's pretty much it. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and I will definitely be posting something soon, not much later than I expected. Anyways, okay. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and thanks again for sticking around to the end of the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.